have a 5-point plan to create jobs in this community. The first thing we need to do is pass a buy local resolution. It's time we started supporting our local small businesses. After all, statistics show that small business are the ones that create the most jobs. Our city spends more time spending our taxpayer dollar on out-of-state consultants and out-of-state businesses. We need to support our local businesses, and we can do that through a buy local resolution. 2, we need to suspend or repeal the anti-jobs policy the city implemented back in May of 2008. Some of these points may have been worth discussing back in May of 2008, but that was pre-flood and pre-recession. Let me give you an example. There was a local hometown boy. He graduated from Washington High School, joined the union, learned a trade, and several years ago decided to go into business for himself. He's been successful. As a matter of fact, he's looking to grow, expand his business, add more jobs, and get a new building. So he went before the city council to seek their help and support. Because of this restrictive policy they put in place of May of 2008, they told him no. Not only did they just tell him no, they actually told him to go pound sand. One of the city council people criticized him because his jobs didn't pay over $15 an hour, and the second city council criticized him because they thought the building was too ugly. This anti-jobs policy needs to be repealed. 3, we need to create a small business council. The reason this is so important is statistics say that 3 years after a devastating event like our flood, 65% of the small businesses go out of business. That's a devastating statistic. It's a frightening statistic. That means businesses go out of business and the jobs are lost. I want to have a small business council that I would meet with every week. I think it's important that the mayor keep their finger on the pulse of the small business community. 4, we need a mayor that's going to sell our town to businesses to relocate here. Primarily, we need to support our local business, but that won't be enough. We're going to need to be aggressive at recruiting businesses to come to this community. And as mayor, I'll do that. I'll put together an aggressive Sell Cedar Rapids tour to try and recruit businesses to this town to increase our tax base and create jobs. 5, we need an attitude change in the city council. You just can't hang up a sign and say you're open for business if you don't follow that up with action. I'm standing here at the Big Lots over by Westdale Mall. You know that the city council at one point in time put a moratorium on growth and redevelopment and jobs on this property. Thankfully, they repealed it, but it was too late. And now this Big Lots continues to stand empty, along with many other facilities and buildings around our community. Why is this so important? Recently it was reported that out of the urban areas in Iowa, Cedar Rapids leads the state with the highest unemployment rate. You know, it used to be our town led the state in job creation and innovation. And I want to return to leading this state again. And we can do that with a 5-point jobs plan of a buy local resolution, repeal the city's anti-job policy, create a small business council, set up recruiting and trade missions, and 5, change the attitude that says we're truly open for business and we want jobs in this community.